Welcome back, everyone. This is AT&T Uverse Sports. I'm Angela Sun, and today we are at TSB-44, where we are covering 15-year-old boxing sensation David Mijares, otherwise known as Junebug. Now, Junebug and his father understand that the road to greatness is paved with targeted training, hard work, and intense sparring, which means hours at the gym and taking on all comers. So let's go and meet some gym regulars and check in on one of Junebug's intense training sessions, where in preparation for the biggest fight of his life, he's about to spar with a tough and experienced 19-year-old boxer, Brian Gonzalez.
My name is David Paul. I'm Junebug's dad, and I run TSB-44. It's going to be a brutal week leading up to the fight. We got to really turn up the heat.
This next week and a half is going to be the closest thing to hell that I'm going to go through. This fight, I need to win. I want to win. I just want the respect, and I want to know that I can do it, that I can win.
When I introduce different elements and different fighters' techniques to Junebug, it's not to make him fight like that person. It's to kind of influence the way he executes his technique.
I have to work on keeping my hands up more so I can pick off punches whenever they're coming towards me.
We've never been to this venue, and so we have to make sure that Junebug is absolutely prepared to face just about anything he could encounter in the ring. So we really have to work to be ready.
In this week and a half, to get myself ready for this fight, I need to exploit my anger, exploit my fuel. Every obstacle that my dad gives me throughout this little journey that we're having, I have to take control.
Right there. That's it.
I'm going to be focused on one thing this week, boxing.
A lot of times what I like to do is take away a tool and send in bigger, different body types against him so that he has to adapt quickly with a limited amount of resources. We're going to stay in the middle of the ring.
I'm at the TSB-44 gym, and I was just here doing some work, sparring with Junebug. He's left-handed, and he pops his shots fast. He gets off quick. He has a lot of good speed, and he has a nice amount of power at 130 pounds. You have to adapt when you don't have all the tools. And you have to make snap decisions, and you have to deal with pressure.
Right now, Junebug, he moves as good as any fighter I've seen.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
The game's right here. This is where the game is. You know, you got talent, I got talent, but this is the game.
He's very heavy-handed for his age and his size.
Yeah.
He's so fast, so resilient, so smart with his fighting, with his skill, and he's just got everything I want.
The great thing about Junebug that I really like is that if he wanted to, he could just dance around and pick me apart. But he won't pick on your weakness. He'll go after your strength so he can get better.
Doing both up, elbows in tight.
He's really turned into a fighter. Like, he's very good. He's pretty dangerous, for real.
With your ring generalship, you're moving around there perfectly. Your timing is spectacular.
Didn't throw enough punches. Got to throw more punches.
If he does half of what he did today, he'll cruise to that fight on Saturday.
A lot of people are actually afraid to fight him here in the gym because he punches so hard.
You can't stay passive or you'll be a punching bag.
He's knocking out some of the bigger guys here with gear on. Can you box at all or no?
I try. He knocks me out.
Oh, that was perfect. He was having a lot of fun, and then when he accidentally knocked the guy out here in the gym, it startled him, and he didn't know how to handle that. He felt badly about it, so he kind of pulled back quite a bit. But now he's back on track. Nice. Oh. That's what I'm talking about.
I can actually tell you that within the last year, I never really knew what a liver shot felt like. What it feels like is all of your past relationships come rushing forward.
So now I have to fight Junebug, and I preferred fighting his father. Yeah. I'll tell you that right now.
He's always been very focused. When he gets in that ring, he's a completely different person. He trains each and every day like it could be his last day.
When he disciplines me and puts me through, you know, what we saw today, kind of just punishment, it gets us closer. I mean, we're as close as we could be right now, and it's awesome.
Amateur boxing is great. It's a great character builder. It's a great motivator. It helps give kids dreams, set goals. and all the good things that it should be.
Got to deal with what's really there.
What you realize from Dave, the way Dave coaches, is you learn all about human behavior in the ring.
Really hypercritical, and you have to be. Otherwise, you wind up leaving it in the hands of the judges. It all comes down to the moment of having to step into the ring and actually having to do it. And that's why they have to fight the fight.
I always have to listen to what he says because he's always right, because we've bumped heads before and it's not worked.
Your hands are not up, man.
As for the fight, I hope that kid's ready because, oh man, Dave is going to dish out some pretty big damage.
I don't know how I will react actually seeing somebody that is not a friend hit him. I don't, and I know that it's a sport, and it's a great sport, but I just don't want to see my son get hurt.
As long as he wishes me good luck before I go, it's always good to hear. Win or lose, I'll be the same person. I'm not thinking about the outcome right now. Probably on my way to the fight, I might be thinking about the outcome, but I can't let my nerves get to me. I got to be focused on what I want to do, and that's win.
In the red corner,
You got to be willing to put your body on the line. You got to be willing to sacrifice yourself.
David Mejeres.